Okay, so I haven't made a video in a minute, but I saw a tweet this morning that really sparked something in me, and I have a lot to say, more than I've even said on Twitter, so I figured it'd be better if I made a video for y'all. So the tweet said, it was by Hood Healer, and I love Hood Healer, but I just don't agree with this tweet in particular. It said, men are suffering from such extremely low self-esteem, and we offer no emotional support, only pressure. We pressure men to provide a lifestyle most can hardly reciprocate. And for me, she's a woman and she's saying we, so we women don't provide men enough emotional and spiritual support. I think it's the other way around. So many men are so uncomfortable with spirituality and astrology and emotions, love, bare minimum, trusting a woman, trusting anybody. I don't think it's us that have the problems with emotional support, and I don't think their low self-esteem comes from just them not being able to provide a lifestyle for somebody else. They can't even provide the lifestyle for themselves. And let's be honest, women give love freely. Just want to give it away, just want to overwhelm you with love. And I love and hate that about women, because women will give away to a man that's so closed off to it. And any man that's afraid of love, when you bombard him with love like that, because you're trying, in your opinion, you're trying to help him and heal him and show him that love is a good thing, he's getting scared and it keeps pushing him away. Women do that because that's what they would like. Like, women are scared and all they want is for men to bombard them with love so that they know, okay, he loves me because he shows me all the time, and I know this is love because he cares to show me. Men don't operate the same way. So to me, you can't force that on a man. Same thing with, like, you can't fix a man either. And you put two pieces of fruit in a bowl. There's one rotting fruit and one healthy fruit. There's a better chance of the rotting fruit rotting the other fruit because the mold is going to spread over. That healthy piece of fruit is not going to fix the fruit that's already rotting on the inside. And it's also not that fruit's job to do that either. That fruit needs to worry about themselves. And it came from somewhere where all the fruit was healthy. Like, it took it off a tree, it was ready to grow, and then it ended up with somebody with the pressure of having to fix it when they spent their whole life trying to be the best piece of fruit I can be. So I don't think it's fair for you to say that women don't help men spiritually or emotionally and all they do is put pressure on them, because I really don't think that to be true. So I have made some tweets. I don't think, it's a woman's job to heal men, because the mission will end up rotting the woman before it'll heal the man. And then my next tweet was about how I think men gaining self-esteem and self-worth and the ability to love needs to come from other men, because it is other men that are making them feel as though it's a bad thing to be a loving man and to be a giving man and to be kind to women because it makes them a simp, or it's gay to do that and all that stuff. So I think that needs to come from other men. Other men need to let other men know, yo, it's cool to be good to your woman. It's cool to love one woman to the death of you. Like, it's cool to start a family and to take care of that family. Coming from women, that don't mean shit. Women ask men to take care of the family that they begged for the whole time, and the niggas just disappear. And then we'll be quick to say something about, why you want to ruin a man's life, particularly with black men. Why you want to ruin a black man's life and put him on child support. So a woman putting a man on child support is ruining his life, but he gets no accountability for ruining her life, because I guarantee you she didn't want to be a single mother. She didn't want to take the brunt load of the work and responsibility. Like, that wasn't her agenda either. But fuck her, because you're ruining a black man's life. But fuck the black woman's life, fuck the woman's life in general. That doesn't make sense to me. So it's just somehow women always catch the shit end of the stick. It's always the woman is the problem, but the women also have to be the problem solver. So fix the problem that we said you created, but we're not gonna tell you what the problem is, or, a way to make it better. Just fix it, because it's on you. But who's providing that pressure on these men's neck to be a provider and, to do all this is the patriarchy. And everybody hates feminism, and you feminists are men haters, and you're fucking bitter. But nobody wants to address the fact that it's the patriarchy that says women stay home and cook dinner and take care of the kids and, make sure the kids are out of the way, and you do all this stuff. And the man goes out and he gets the home and he takes care of the home and just make sure he's not bothered because he's a hard worker. But the woman does 75, 80% of the work. So you're cool with the gender roles when it comes to a woman being in the kitchen and a woman being responsible for the kids. But when it comes time for you to just put the money up, get a house together for the family to live in, at least, for her to provide that, that's the problem. And now it's women's fault. Like, that's not the fucking patriarchy's fault. So you'd be better off to be a fan of feminism and help overthrow the patriarchy, so you feel like their foot's not on your neck, because it's not women that got the foot on your necks. And it's also women that figured out a way, like, okay, men don't want to do that anymore and I'm on my own. I'm going to get an education. And fuck that, it's not a bachelor's. I got a master's. I got a doctorate. They keep going. Black women are the highest educated. And you want to know something? Those women, a lot of those women, don't even care to have a man that makes more than them or even equal to them. They want a man that's going to love them. There are so many women that are okay with their man not having money, just having love. And that's too much to ask for. Women can't ask for trust. They can't ask for loyalty. They can't ask for respect. They can't ask for anything. Not conversation, not openness, nothing. So what is a woman allowed to ask for? Because men can ask for whatever the fuck they want. And if he doesn't get it, it's the end of the world. But when a woman asks for anything, it's too much. And money is the bare minimum. Currency is the bare minimum in everything, in every realm and everything. It's just a bottom means. Everything above that is so much more beautiful. It's so much more abundant. It's so much more fulfilling. But a lot of women, including myself, just ask for money and stability because it's the most bare minimum thing I can ask for, and you really can't fuck that up. Because if I asked somebody for what I really wanted, they'd fold at the idea of me speaking on it. The idea that they really have to share themselves with another human being, they can't, because they don't even share themselves with themselves. They're not even honest with themselves about themselves, and nobody even knows. But it's women's fault, and it's women's responsibility to make them feel comfortable. Do you know how hard we work to make ourselves feel comfortable? And then we're scrutinized about everything, our eyebrows, our hair. Want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. Your body's not perfect. Oh, you got this is wrong. So you fix what's wrong, and now it's, oh, she's fake. Like, women cannot win for nothing. For nothing. Nothing. A woman's open with her sexuality and does her, she's a hoe. A woman don't want to fuck you, she's a hoe. Can't win. Can't win. So I tweeted about that, and then I said women are never granted the same excuse as men are. Never. It doesn't matter. And they can come from the same background, could be the same thing. Even siblings, same household, same parents, fucked up home life, whatever the case may be. Oh, poor baby, he had it rough, blah, blah, blah. The girl, figure it out. Every time. Doesn't matter. I also said, I talked about the stability. I talked about the gender roles. I talked about money being the bare minimum. Oh, and then I talked about me not being against love in the slightest. I've been in love before. I'm ready to be in love again. It has nothing to do with the love, but it's just like, if you don't love yourself enough to go get it, you're never going to love me enough to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do it, at least do it for yourselves. But these men aren't even doing it for themselves. So you're not willing to do it for you, but I got to fix you so that you'd be willing to do it for other women. And then women that have standards enough to ask, like, okay, I want this, or, you know what I'm saying, I need somebody that can provide this for me, or whatever. A woman has the gall enough to set her standards and to stick by them. Men, particularly men who come from single parent, single mother households, have the biggest issue with it. And why? Because they saw their mother go through hell and never got the reward for it. So they're thinking, if my mom could do all that by herself and never get nothing for it, you don't deserve shit, because she deserves everything and she didn't get it. But what they fail to realize is their mother chose that. That's the lane that she chose. So she accepted her fate because she chose it. And a lot of times they don't even realize that their mother has, you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember your mom being mean or yelling or whatever and not showing you a lot of love is because she was going through a heartbreak herself, but still was raising you. So you're tainted from that. But as you've gotten older and as she's gotten older, she's gotten over it. So she's accepted it in herself now, but you've yet to accept it. But that's not your lesson. And then that's not your karma to go and teach somebody else. But men want to humble women in that way. And their mom is the God. So any other woman, you ain't getting shit from me. Not before my mama gets it. But your mom never chose to go get it. This woman is choosing. Like, I don't want to go through what your mom went through. Why is that a problem? Why do you want to do the same thing your dad did to your mom to me? Why? Why? That's sick. You're trying to punish other people for lessons and lives that were not even your own. Like, that's not your destiny. Stop trying to do that. I talked about me not being bitter, because men are so quick to say you're bitter and call women bitter. Women aren't even appointed the opportunity to be bitter. Even in unjust situations where bad things have happened to them, they don't even get the right. Like, it's just get over it. So I treat men the same way. I appoint you with those same liberties. Get over it. Figure it out. You should have known better. You should have chose better. Because it's not my job to make you feel comfortable because you don't care to make me feel comfortable. It's fuck you, so it's fuck you back. It has to be. It has to be equal. Because I'm going to break my back so you can fucking ride me like a horse. No, thank you. And then what else did I say on here? So that was it. But then I clicked on her page and read the tweets that followed that one. And it's crazy because in many tweets before, she talks about how money is the bare minimum. So it's just crazy that she talks about we're making men feel bad for not being able to provide what's bare minimum, what's so abundant, what's so easy. Now it was so easy before, but now it's, oh, you need to help men feel better about it. Like, which is it? That's not fair. And then I had wrote some stuff down in my notes so I could remember, because I be having so many thoughts at once that it's overwhelming for me, and they leave just as quickly as they come. So like if I don't write it down quickly or I don't record it quickly, I won't remember it. So I put everything in my notes. I write everything down. Y'all know that about me. So I keep my journal. And I made an unfriendly journal. If y'all haven't gotten you one, get you one. But I talked about the child support. I brought up the men having issues because their mom. And just ladies, just remember, you're not asking too much of the person. That person is not asking enough of themselves. And if they're not willing to give it to themselves, don't force it. Don't make them try and give it to you. It's never going to happen. You got to let people love from within. Like, you can't force somebody to love themselves by loving them on the outside. It doesn't matter. There's so much more that goes on inside than outside. You got to figure it out. So, but yeah, I think the healing doesn't need to come from women. I think the healing needs to come from other men. They need to let each other know, like, bro, it's all right. It's cool. Like, my nigga loving, it's a great thing. Love somebody. Let somebody love you. Share and trust. But no, they're told that trust is a bad thing, and that don't come from women. If anybody is gonna be the realest motherfucker on your team, it's gonna be your woman. Your nigga's gonna fold on you, they're gonna snitch on you. Your woman is going to be the most trustworthy person you can come across, but y'all treat women like shit. And even when you treat them like shit, they're still right there, they never fold. But y'all don't ever see that. You focus on the wrong shit. And when you get money, you wanna use it to draw the woman in, but that woman don't ever stay. Or the woman that does stay is not the type of woman that you need. Like, let's be honest, the woman that stays because of what you're showing, or, you know what I'm saying, like what you use to lure her in, she's not there for love. Why are you expecting real love out of that? You get real love out of somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, you get what you're given. It's a match. It's a mirror. You're seeing what you're willing to give. So you need to work on that. If you want somebody that's real love, but the problem is you want to use your money to impress other niggas with the money, with the stuff that you wear, with the woman that you got, but you're so busy trying to get a woman based off the look because you want to fit the look and you want other people to be jealous of the look and the, you know what I'm saying, the agenda, and then be mad when it don't work out because the look don't match what you need on the inside. Like, that person don't got a good inside, but you care more about what people think about what the outside looks like instead of what the inside looks like, because not everybody gets to see what it's like at home. So you two hate each other at home when you could have somebody that loves you the purest way you ever been loved, loves your children, you create a great life, but you overlook that because she don't look how you want her to look. She don't got a BBL. She got a little stomach. What's the issue? The issue is within yourself. The issue is not women, and it's not women's job to fix it, and I will die on that hill. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Merry fucking everything.